Yeah, welcome to today's class, children. Today we are going to see a very important concept, what is called equipotential surfaces. To start with, what is equipotential surface? Equipotential surface. That is nothing but the name that itself says. It is very clear. A surface on which each and every point is at the same potential. That is what is called equipotential surface. Are you following? Therefore, it is equipotential surface is the surface on which each and every point has the same potential. That's all. That is what is called equipotential surface. Right. So now on the see, for example, if I want to move a point, a unit positive charge from one point to another, okay, so what will happen? By definition, see, you know that the potential difference, potential difference between any 2 points, okay, in an electric field is defined as the work done in moving a unit positive charge from one point to another. This we have already seen. This is the potential difference between any 2 points, A, B, for example. Okay, therefore, that is nothing but the work done. Therefore, potential difference WAB. Okay, therefore this is the work done in moving, what is that, a unit positive charge. Therefore work done per test charge, WAB by Q naught. What is that? WAB by Q naught is nothing but work done in moving a unit positive charge. Okay, yes, nothing but what is that? The potential difference between 2 points. Therefore, VB minus VA. Correct? The potential difference between any 2 points is nothing but the work done in moving a unit positive charge. That is why unit positive charge is very huge. Therefore, we are using a test charge. Therefore, WAB by Q naught gives you work done per unit charge. Right? Your work done in moving a unit positive charge from one point to another. Okay, so this is the general expression, general definition for what is that? The potential difference between any 2 points, right? If these 2 points A and B, if the points A and B, if they lie on the equipotential surface, if they lie on the equipotential surface, okay, therefore you can say that VB that is equal to VA, correct? Why? Equipotential surface by definition, it is the surface at each on which each and every point are at the same potential. Therefore, A and B lie on the equipotential surface, means potential at A is equal to potential at B. Fine. Therefore, you can say WAB by Q naught, that is VB minus VA, that is equal to 0. Okay, therefore that implies your work done that is equal to 0. Work done that is equal to 0. This is a very, very important concept. See, it says that no work is done. No work is done in moving any charge, test charge or unit positive charge, whatever is that, in moving a charge, okay, from where? From one point to another, one point to another, okay, on the equipotential surface. Are you following? No work is done in moving a charge from one point to another on the equipotential surface. Are you following? Okay, therefore, if I want to move a test charge through a very small distance dl, very small distance dl on an equipotential surface. Okay, therefore, what is the small amount of work done? Small amount of work done is given by dw by q naught. Why work done? Moving a unit positive charge. Therefore, dw by q naught na. dw by q naught. Your work done in moving a unit positive charge. Okay, that is nothing but F dot dl. What is F? Electrostatic force. F dot dl, and that is nothing but, what is that? F dot dl by q naught, correct? F dot dl is work done per unit charge. That is nothing but E dot dl. E dot dl. Okay, and that is nothing but E dl cos theta. EDL cos theta, and that is equal to 0, and that is equal to 0. Are you following? This is on the equipotential surface. It is on the equipotential surface. Work done per unit charge is nothing but equal, that is E dot dl, F dl by q naught na, therefore that is nothing but E dot dl. Okay, that is nothing but E dl cos theta is equal to 0. That means that theta, that is equal to 90 degrees. Theta is equal to 90 degrees. Theta is 90 means, what is that? Theta is equal to 90 means your E is perpendicular to dl. E is perpendicular to dl, which means that your electric intensity, that means that the electric field intensity, okay, the electric field intensity is always electric field intensity, okay, is always normal to equipotential surface. Electric field intensity is always normal to the equipotential surface. Very, very important. Okay. This is, see, very important point. Are you following? So, this is electric field intensity. Whether I am highlighting, whether it is highlighted or it is taken off. Anyhow, I don't want, because I thought it will be better. I don't think this is itself enough. Okay. Therefore, what is that? It is electric field intensity is always normal to the equipotential surface. Are you following? Right. Now, therefore, I think if for a point charge, single charge Q, for a point charge, what is the potential due to at a point? Potential at a point due to a point charge. Due to a point charge is given by V, that is equal to Q by, what is that? 4 pi epsilon naught R. Correct? Therefore, see here, for a given charge, okay, V is said to be equipotential surface means what is that? V is same, constant on the surface. Okay, V is constant only when R is constant. Okay, other things are constant. Q for a given charge, 4 pi epsilon naught is constant. Therefore, as long as the distance for, this is only for a point charge, I am telling. For a point charge, as long as r is the distance of the point from the source q. Okay, as long as r is constant, v is also constant. What do you mean by it? Equipotential surface, that is, therefore you can say equipotential surface, therefore, okay, v is constant when r is constant, correct? For point charge, for a point charge. Therefore, you can say that, okay, equipotential surface, therefore, you can say equipotential surface of a single point charge, okay, or nothing but from that itself you can say, okay, or what is it, how they will look like, or nothing but concentric spherical surface. Why? V and r, as long as r is same, v will be same. Therefore, when will r be same? R will be only when it is at a, what is that, same distance. It is, this is the charge means, okay, r, this is r. If you draw a sphere of radius r, each and every point on the sphere, it should be a perfect sphere, not like this, okay. What is that? If each and every point on the sphere is at the same distance from charge, you know, therefore you can say they are at equal potential, definitely. Okay, that is why it is given equipotential surface of a single point charge are concentric spherical surfaces centered at the charge, source charge. Are you following? So this is about what is that, equipotential surface. Now we are going to draw the equipotential surface for different configurations for a single point charge, as we did. Now we are going to draw properly, okay, and different configurations we are going to draw the equipotential surface, okay. Therefore, now we will go to that in the next slide. Okay, so now what is the equipotential surface number 1, first one for a single charge? Equipotential surfaces, okay. Now number 1, first one, okay, single point charge. Okay, single point charge means what is that? This is positive, okay, and electric field, if you want to draw, electric field will be in this direction. Now first you draw the electric field, after that we'll go for drawing the equipotential surface, okay. Therefore, let me draw properly, okay, and it will be like this. Already we have drawn the electric field lines. I am drawing only electric field lines here first, okay. Okay, these are the electric field lines for a positive charge, point charge here, okay. Now what I want is, I want to draw the equipotential surface. See, very important here is equipotential surface here, very close. If I want to draw the equipotential surface here, let me here, very close. See, equipotential surface will be, you know that all the points which are the same distance from the charge will have the same potential, correct? So this is one equipotential surface. Yellow lines are equipotential surface. Then here, as I am near the charge, the field will be very strong now. You know, the field will be very strong near the charge. So the equipotential lines are also very, very close. Very close. Equipotential surface. On seeing the equipotential surface, you can say that the field is very strong. That is, if they are equipotential surfaces are closer, each and every, this is number 1, number 2, number 3. I have drawn 3 equipotential surfaces here. Therefore, they are very close. Very close means, okay, you can say equipotential surfaces are closer in any region. Okay, then you can say that the electric field is very strong in that region. Okay, and the equipotential surfaces are just like your electric field lines only. The here that is the lines, but here equipotential surface. Closer the equipotential surfaces, stronger is the field in that region. And if the equipotential surfaces are farther apart, then the field is in that region is said to be very weak. Okay, therefore now I'm going to, okay, it is strong, then partially what is it is becoming weaker when compared to that. So the lines are getting spreaded here. Now that is the surfaces is getting slightly spreaded here. Okay, every yellow circle here, surface actually, okay, this is nothing but equipotential surface. Hope you are following. Okay, so this is yellow lines are equipotential surface. Now far apart because it is very much away from the charge, therefore the field is very weak. So the equipotential surface is also getting farther apart. Okay, right. I think this is equipotential surface, and this is the field line. This is electric field lines. Okay, right. Number 2. Now let us go to the second this one. Number 2 is I am going to draw the equipotential surface for uniform electric field. So uniform electric field means, see, you know uniform electric field, first you draw the electric field lines, then you will go for what is that equipotential surface, right? Therefore, how to draw the electric field lines for uniform electric field? See, parallel lines, equidistant lines already we have seen, right? Therefore, this is your, okay, let me draw parallel lines. Okay, this is nothing but what? Electric field lines for a uniform electric field. Okay, field lines are ready. Now how to draw the what is that equipotential surface for that? Let me take a yellow color. Right, now how to draw that? See here, equipotential lines are like that. Let me see whether it is, yeah. This is one equipotential surface. Okay, then the other one, like that it will go. This is the other equipotential surface. Okay, like that it will go. Even if I want to extend like little, okay, if I extend I can draw one more equipotential surface, I believe. Okay, let me draw one more like that. Okay, so these are the equipotential lines for how to draw the equipotential line for a uniform electric field. Okay, is it clear? So this is for uniform electric field. Right, next one we are going to see for electric dipole. Third one is electric dipole. Electric dipole, first you draw the field lines. Okay, electric dipole, here it is positive and here it is negative, right? So if you are drawing the field lines, okay, like that, then it will be okay. Positive to negative, then you can draw so many okay, so it will go like this. Just I'm drawing one out. Okay, then it enters to negative. Already these things we have seen, right? So now you see we have to draw the electric field line. Now electric field line is over. Now we have to draw the equipotential surface. So I told you equipotential surface are a very what is a closer in a strong field. Okay, strong field means, you see, if you see this point, field line will be in this direction. If you form, what is electric field here? What is electric field in this direction? It will be going, what is that here, going towards it, and due to this also it will be attracting. Therefore here electric field in this region, if you want, see, even you can draw more lines also if you want. Here it will be a stronger region. Okay, but here you see, here it goes like that, it goes like that. If you want, even not here, see, it is inward now. Like that, here it is. Okay, so this will be these are all the line. Now I want to draw the equipotential surface. How to draw? See here, if I draw here, this side the field is strong, okay, and here, okay, here, okay, but in this direction if it comes slightly, it will become weak, correct? So here, as it comes here, the closer lines here, it will become like that. Okay, so very here closer, but as you come here slightly, like that. Okay, so you can draw okay, like that. Here also, if you draw here, the lines are closer, near, okay, and if it goes here slightly, it's not so So this is how you have to draw. I can show you the ready-made pictures, but if you see how I am drawing, no, that is why I prefer this. Otherwise I have so many what is that, PowerPoint pictures are there, but I feel that this will be better, what I feel. So I'm taking some time, but to do another go here. See, this is how you have to, in this here it is very close, you have to show that this side the lines are closer, but as you come here it will be far off, very close. And the same, if it comes here, it will be slightly separated. Okay, like that you have to. Okay, so you have to draw the lines like this. Even if you see here, but like this you can, but it is going somewhere here. Okay, see, anyhow they are here, they are closer this side, but as they go here they are going highly separated. Okay, like this. So this will be the field lines. Field lines, and what is that, yellow, these things, it is nothing but the equipotential surface. Okay, I think this is better, this is okay. Okay, right, next one is what is the two equal positive charge, fourth one. This is two equal positive charges. Everything here, okay? So how? Here also I think even one more line I can draw. Coming far off, here also, as they come here it is closer, and as they go it comes far, it goes far off. See this, because I want to draw some more lines, that's it. Okay, this is better. Right, therefore now here I want to first positive. First you draw the field lines. Field lines how? See here, it will come, but there will be repulsion now. They exert lateral pressure on account of the repulsion, positive. It goes, it also goes there, repulsion. Okay, and you can draw, see the field lines already we have seen, this one will be like that. And the same thing here also, field lines for like charges. already we have seen. Let it be, because they, but one thing, they start normal. Okay, like that. Okay, therefore now what I want to draw the equilateral surface. The equilateral surface means here at this point, the surface here somewhere here, null point. Now I think we have seen that null point also here, where the field is, what is that, 0. Therefore this region the field will be weaker here, and this region center, but here the field here is stronger, where in the for electric dipole between the two charges the field is stronger, but here in the case of equal positive charge in between the two charges, the field will be weaker. Well, therefore now you see here I want to draw the equipotential surface. Here they are close, this side, see, this is only very, but okay, if they come here, field become weaker now, therefore they are far apart. Okay, we are following like that here also. Here the field is weaker, therefore here they are closer, but as they come here, it will be like this. Closer field lines, flow surfaces, equilateral surface is closer here, but here as they come here, okay. And there are, at the neutral point what will happen, see here it comes here, and okay, and it is coming, and see, yeah, this is the field lines, so equilateral surface for two equal positive charge. Even if you want to draw some more lines also, see it will be like this, somewhere here field lines are slightly okay closer, okay, and if they come here, there will be some slight deviation here. Okay, these are all, every yellow, whatever I have drawn that yellow, this is a one equilateral surface, this is one equilateral surface, and the other equilateral surface, see like that it goes. That is, I think this is enough. Okay, so this is what is that, equilateral surface for two equal positive charges, right? Therefore now we are going to see some of the important properties. Next one, we are going to see important properties of equilateral surface. I am going to list it, important properties. Surfaces, number one. Okay, first one we have already seen, what is a no work. Okay, no work is done in moving a charge, okay, from one point to another on the equilateral surface. Okay, and number 2, what is that? Next one, we have seen electric field. Electric field is always perpendicular to equipotential surface. So then next one, third one. What is third one? You see, no, very important. Equipotential surface are closer surfaces are closer in regions of, you can say, strong electric field, and farther apart in the regions of weak electric field. Okay, and for the same charge, if you see fourth one, equipotential surface of a given charge, okay, they won't intersect with each other, therefore no equipotential surfaces can intersect with each other. Are you following? So no equipotential surface can intersect with each other. This is very, very important. These are all the very important properties of the equipotential surface. Okay, that's it.